We've just come from COVID. And I think we were hit so much in COVID that our young people could not understand, and especially the adolescents who are children in school, did not really understand what just hit the globe, but more importantly, our countries, and how they ended up staying at home, and without any knowledge of how do we now navigate from school life and having 2 years in some countries, 1 full year, and no class, no nothing until we got into our Zooms and all that. And those who are privileged could go for their Zooms, but those who I know are in all public schools within our continent would wait until the government would agree for them to go back to school. And at that time we lost a generation when we talk of the adolescents and reproductive health rights. We lost our generation in terms of their productivity. Most of them now became parents, a child and a child, learning to navigate within that. But then now we come into our different frameworks and you realize, for example, in Kenya, I think we look at it in 3 points. One is the youth-based center models, then you have the clinical-based models, then you have now the school-based models. Parents, we find it sometimes, we wonder, how is this subject going to be? We even fight it. We will go into a school and you find the whole parent meeting getting into a lot of challenges. But then, because of the lifestyle that we live, because of the gadgets that we have, our children are so ahead than their parents. And so that is why when we look at now the new policy that we have to really push, we have to agree as a country to discuss this freely in school. Because when you're talking to a child who is 10 years and is pregnant, and when she comes at home, she says, I was pregnant by a teacher, then it has to start at that school, that conversation. And so when we're looking at how best can we enhance our linkages, it is important to agree that it is time, without having the push and pull of the church, the religious leaders. It is time we have the conversation. And also, when you look at how our children are developing, it's not like the days we went to school. So in my days, I don't think I would really bother about having menstrual periods when I am still in primary. It was very rare. So we went through up to Form 3 and 4, some of us, is when we started realizing, yes, now I'm growing and I need to have pads and all that. But today, we are here discussing about reproductive health rights, which also menstrual is part of it. And so a child who is in grade 5, 4, is already in her menstrual.